and all postseason long.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. It's Game 3 of the World Series between the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to the World Series here on the show. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Dan, lots to talk about here as we get ready for Game 3.
You know, I think the phrase must win is overused in sports, but even though this isn't an elimination game, it does sort of feel like a must win. Doesn't matter what sport you're talking about. If you go down 3-0 in any series, you're fighting nearly an impossible uphill battle. Feels like the series kind of rides on this game right here.
Time for a look at the Cleveland Indians' defensive setup today. And let's take a look at Christian Yelich, former Gold Glove winner in 2014, covers a ton of ground out there and don't test the arm.
Leading off tonight for
First
the Cubs.
pitch coming. Here it is.
The shortstop.
Javier Baez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
First pitch, 7:07.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Wow, only the second pitch of the game tonight, and that's called a ball? This looks like it could be very good for the hitters tonight.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And now pitch on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Happ with a 2-1 count now. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Well, there's nothing like seeing a good power pitcher that has a good fastball. And what does he do? He just throws this good fastball right by, brings the express. No chance to put that ball in play.
And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And a good job to get to it quickly and get it back in. That'll hold him to a 2-out single.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Now, time asked for and granted by the home plate umpire. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And that's inside and a bit low anyways. It's 2-0. Left a change out there for him, but he missed it. 2-1.
Boy, what a time to pull the string on him. On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Belted out toward deep center field. Mercado has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Cubs strand 1. Now the Tribe will get their shot. Still scoreless. First offering on its way. Takes this the other way to right. And that'll get down for a base hit. So he goes after the first pitch, and it's early trouble here this half of the inning.
Batting second, the left fielder.
From the stretch. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Roquillo gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball just missed above the zone.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard, and if you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
2 balls and a strike now. The 2-1 is strike 2 swinging.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. This is on the ground over to first. Listella fields it cleanly, and no shot to recover on the throw to first, and there are 2 on as we'll see how this is scored.
Batting third.
So frustrating, Hero. You make a good pitch, and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Goes after the sinker there as this is fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away, let's give you one more look at the paths these 2 teams took to get to this Game 3 of the World Series. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Murray. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. No balls and a strike to count. And he fouls this one off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Started to go around, but it's a called 3rd strike anyway, and that will retire the side. Tribe turned away in the first.
Leading off to the Cubs.
Now the pitch.
Victor.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a one-run lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
In now, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
44, Anthony Rizzo.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball one. One and one, the count to the Cubs first baseman.
They teach pitchers to keep the ball down, but if you can locate upstairs like that, it really gives you the ability to mess with the eye level of the batter.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
The struggles continue, but that happens when you're not able to locate your secondary pitches. Become a one-pitch pitcher. He needs to start to get those secondary pitches over really fast.
And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number one.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Jackie Robinson. One run in and one gone so far in this inning. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. In comes the center fielder. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. Two gone now.
Batting eight.
Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
1-1 to Tommy La Stella. The 1-1 home. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. He's got it. Throw on to the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Now in the box, Jose Ramirez.
Leading off
in past
for the
meetings
Indians,
with Jose Quintana, he's a
baseman,
.333 hitter.
Ramirez.
Here's the first pitch to him. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Lifted down the line in left. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Batting seven.
And the pitch.
The center fielder, Oscar Mercado.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
1-1 the count. Takes this the other way to right, and that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, it's going to spell disaster.
Tyler Callahan comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. 2-0.
He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch him backwards, but that only works if you can get them for strikes. Now he'll probably have to challenge him.
2-2.
Hey, now he's got me confused up here. This is a known sinker baller out on the mound trying to roll a double play, and he throws him a four-seamer.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Here's a look over to first, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 2-2 one more time. In the air now out to left field. Schwarber is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Batting ninth.
Into the box,
The catcher,
Adley Rutschman, who takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. In there, no balls and a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give the guy at first a chance to run.
Popped him up. Rizzo in foul ground, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Top of the third set to get underway, and in to bat next is Albert Almora.
Albert Almora.
Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Mercado has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 9.
And that brings up Javi Baez.
Javier Baez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into very shallow right. Under it is Yelich, and there are 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 8.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. A ball and no strikes. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Zimmer, and that ends the inning. Down go the Cubs on just 4 pitches. They lead it 1-0. With Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian with you as the left-handed hitting Christian Yelich settles in to start out the inning. Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
Baez has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. So one-man gun for Cleveland here in the third. And in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, his 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Murray. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Murray
took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Schwarber is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Settling in now, Evan Longoria. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Number 3. Evan.
Line towards center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his 2nd of the night. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, some guys can handle the postseason lights, and this is obviously one of them. Another base hit leading off for the boys. This guy's had a monster postseason so far.
Kyle Schwarber is in for the 2nd time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
That was a well-executed pitch right there. Change up, down and away, but he just got beat. Nice job to flip it the other way into the outfield for an opposite field base hit.
Next to bat will be Victor Caratini. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And that gets down as he can't get there in time. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
Anthony.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Catch is made in medium deep left center. Here comes the runner for the plate. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play.
Up next for the Cubs.
Striding forward now is the DH, Jackie Robinson. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Popped up. Murray has room in foul territory. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the... Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And set to go as the third baseman, Jose Ramirez. And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Now batting, center fielder.
So stepping in, Oscar Mercado, a base hit in his first trip. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
Stepping in, Tyler Callahan. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go is the second baseman, Tommy La Stella. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He's there and records the first out. So 1 away here with the bases empty. And into bat next is Albert Almora. Popped him up. Rutschman over to his right. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Back to the top of the order now. And into bat next, the versatile weapon, Javier Baez. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike 1.
Hey, he's close to having another quick inning right there with 2 quick outs. He's been very economical with his pitches, and if he continues to go like this, the bullpen might get a day off.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
Leading off for the Indians.
First pitch on its way.
Catcher, Adley.
Hit hard on the ground to second. This will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Brian Roquillo is at the plate as he watches ball 1. Fouled off. Here's the 1-1. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Almora in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Outside part of the plate, the changeup is in there. And it's 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. I know it's 0-2, but he might not be looking for the punch out. You have to find a way as a batter to get that two-seamer up in the zone where you're going to ground into a double play.
In is Christian Yelich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Here comes the first pitch. Oh and 1, here it comes. Swing and a miss, it's 0 and 2.
0-2.
Tough fastball that time, but he hangs with it to stay alive. Both teams with 6 hits so far. Count remains at 0 and 2. One and 2 for Christian Yelich.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
Again, a 1-2. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Tribe. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Evan Longoria. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Boy, D-Row, there's a case of the outfield defense playing so deep that ball looked like it was extra bases all the way, but they were able to cut it off.
Yeah, not too many times I would agree. I'd love to hear your take on this as well. The no doubles defense, I kind of never understood it to begin with. I felt like the pitcher, if he can execute the game plan.
Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. And it's gone. So it's a 2-run homer for Kyle Schwarber. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Now pitching for the
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The first baseman,
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. Line drive to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box, Jackie Robinson. Liner towards second. And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next for the Cubs.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tucked, the hip tucked. Was able to stay inside that slider and drive it the other way.
Standing in now, Tommy La Stella. And he puts it on the ground to second. Reined in. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this side is retired. So 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. And 1 man left on. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is right there, one down.
Up next for Cleveland.
Digging in once again, Eddie Murray. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Count 1-0.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Breaking ball there as that's fouled away for the first strike. And he takes strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2. No runs on 6 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Two pitches fouled away. This pitch is popped up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On to the 7th now in Game 3. It's the Cubs 3 and the Indians nothing. Chase Goslin is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 26, Chase Goslin.
So in now for Chicago, Albert Almora. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
The right fielder, number 5, Albert.
Here comes the first pitch. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Hit to short. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Javier Baez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there, 1-1. 3 runs, 10 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Yelich on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder.
Now to the plate, Ian Happ. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the first pitch to him. High chopper over to the right side. Oh, behind the back. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. They lead it 3-0.
7th inning, correct.
Last half of the 7th here. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Oscar Mercado.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hit hard down the left field line. but this will be foul. The windup and the 0-1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now
So
batting,
he ran a fastball by him for the punch-out. Oscar Mercado is sent packing to begin the bottom of the 7th.
Your
Alec
attention,
Mills
please.
takes the call from
Now
the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this
Number
7th
30,
frame.
Alec.
Tyler Callahan is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
Adley Rutschman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one 3-0. Emmanuel Clase has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and standing in here, the veteran third baseman, Evan Longoria.
Number 3, Evan Longoria.
First pitch on its way.
Ball, that's outside.
Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Clase has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty V, they love to bring a guy in that they know one thing. He's going to throw strikes and not beat himself. And this guy is certainly not afraid to attack the strike zone.
And now this will get
Now
over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than he can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, his second of the game, and the Cubs have now opened this up to a 5-0 lead. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Yeah, Dan, this doesn't make sense. It's absolutely freezing outside. The last place you want to be is in a batter's box, and this offensive team is driving balls out of the yard.
This is what's crazy about the game
Now
of
back.
baseball, D-Roll. You would think under these conditions it would be all in favor of the pitchers. That has been anything but the case so far in this one.
So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Roquillo backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Now batting.
And that'll
The
bring
first
Anthony Rizzo to the plate.
Anthony Rizzo.
He's set and the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tough spot in the game right here. You have a very close call that doesn't go your way. This is when you have to really regroup as a pitcher and go out there and try to make quality pitches.
Mercado is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jackie Robinson. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brian Roquillo is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Count now a ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He doesn't have a big fastball, but he was able to get that pitch by him.
And Matt, that's 100% a result of setting up with the off-speed pitches before it. If you're not a hard thrower, you could still have some success, but you have to learn how to mix speeds and set everything up. That was a nice job right there.
Now this is on the ground for Baez at short. Right to him. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Christian Yelich. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Happ will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that Hunter Wood enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second, and that is into right field, so the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th.
The right fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
So here's Albert Almora next as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Jason Hayward will come on to pinch hit now with a runner at first and nobody out. Nobody out, runner on first. Not close. It's 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
A strike, and it's 3-1.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Pulled toward right center field. After it is Yelich. He can't make the play as it hops over the wall, and that's a break for the defense as it's going to keep the runner from first from scoring.
Hey, it's hard to say if he would have scored if the ball hadn't hopped over the wall. They might have held the runner at third because there were no outs, but who knows? Either way, they'll still wind up with a runner at second and third and still no outs after the ground rule double.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
With some traffic on the base paths, nice job by the pitcher to execute strike 1.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Runners at second and third here, nobody out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Yelich is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. And they decide not to push things here with one away as he'll hold on at third base. Ready for another shot now. Ian Happ, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. First offering on its way. Second and third here, 1 man out. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Smoke toward the hole. He tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. And he's out on a strong throw.
Now batting, third baseman, Evan.
Stepping in now, Evan Longoria. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball one. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Here's the 1-0. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball two. Hard on the ground towards short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here. Those don't come along every day. Jose Leclerc comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Fastball just misses. That's ball one. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Now batting, catcher, Victor Caratini.
In now, Victor Caratini, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Line to the right side, and a little self-preservation down at first as he pulls that one in to end the inning. So 1 run on 5 hits, no errors. And
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
to the plate now is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. He'll lead things off here in the 9th with his guys in danger of falling into a very difficult to escape 3-0 deficit. First delivery to him on the way.
36.
Plays off 1-0.
Jordan.
Ball one, no strike.
Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Ready to deliver the 1-2. To short. There's Baez. And there's one away.
The first baseman, number 33.
Striding forward now, Eddie Murray, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. A little tardy there, no balls and a strike.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Happ is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Jose Ramirez. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Just gets a piece of it, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Cleveland. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
Time for one final check of the line score as you see the key players there in this shutout victory. So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he certainly was a big part of this victory. Picked up 4 RBIs in the game, so it's safe to say that he came through when they needed him to.